Hello and welcome to all you Sagittarians out there. This is your monthly horoscope for Sagittarius September 2022, and a very significant Mercury retrograde is going on specifically for you as a Sagittarian because it's a Jupiter. Your ruler is Jupiter, and Jupiter is involved in this Mercury retrograde, so it's super important for you because the Mercury retrograde, as it does its movement, it's going to hit your ruler Jupiter 3 times in an opposition. So this is all about relationships. This is all about you and someone else. I don't care whether you are single or not. There's definitely someone catching your eye, and there's definitely someone you are going to have a lot of conversations with, and there's definitely someone that is very purposeful for you and you for them. Yes, this could be a new relationship, or already an old relationship that specifically because this is happening in your 11th house of friends. So that could be that the purpose or the goal of the relationship is shifting with the going backwards and forwards. But whatever it is, there's definitely a shift in connection, a more purposeful meaning here that can be attained. That you could really get an upgrade when it comes to your goals, your wishes for the future, when you're doing it right, when you're not doing it in a negative way of Jupiter opposite Mercury, which is like, this is my way and this is your way, and we go our separate ways. That's, of course, possible, but that's not something that I recommend. Specifically in an opposition, it means that you have to, it's a paradox, but it's a lot about how to timeshare both energies, how to timeshare the detail, the practicalities of life, which is Mercury, versus the bigger picture and the purpose, and that is the Jupiter. So this is happening around and about the 11th of September at 8 degrees of Libra, which is bang in your 11th house, and it's going backwards up until in that same sign of your 11th house up until the 24th of September. So you've got time there to figure out what, your connection with a significant friend. There is something that is shifting, for better or for worse. You don't have to think this is worst case scenario always, and specifically because this is in Libra, and Libra goes well with your Sagittarian energy. So I think for most Sagittarians, it will be fine. And also, don't forget that Jupiter is trining your energy. So you will have the benefits when you stay constructive, when you stay grounded, and to the 3D world, so to speak, but also very open for what is coming up for you. So definitely a friend or a group of people can show you a lot. You could go learning something. You could really on another level also have a new goal that you're thinking about, or an old goal that you had, you're revisiting it and you're thinking about how to make it happen, so to speak. It also has to do with your heart because of the Jupiter in your 5th house. So therefore, the emphasis a bit on love, the emphasis on the 5th house, which is your own creation. So the more you are exuding this goal, this connection that you have from the heart, you cannot go wrong with that, whatever it is. So very interesting energy, very interesting. And the times of this super intense connection between you and a specific person as well is around the 3rd of September, the 19th of September, and the 12th of October. So there's definitely some sort of a contract, consciously or unconsciously, that you're doing with another person, and it's to upgrade you. It's also an existing friend that you're going to see a part of them that you didn't know, and again, for better or for worse. So and definitely when it comes to you're single and you want romance, it could definitely be someone out of your friends group that you're saying, hey, this is actually especially with this Libra energy in your 11th house, this is actually a person that I relate to very well on all levels. You know, you've got that mental level, emotional level, but also the physical level because of this Jupiter, you being in Aries, which is very, you know, visceral, you could say. Very exciting energy, to say the least. But the thing for you, Sagittarian, is to not expand too much, not to expect too much, and not to put people on pedestals, and then you really can't go any wrong there. So use that time. But when Mercury goes backwards into Virgo, which will be then your 10th house, and that is on the 25th of September until the 3rd of October, you will have a little bit more focus on your work or on your public roles, so to speak, whether it is work or how you want to be seen by the world and the changes there that you want to do. So there is more like, how can I make it more practical? How can I make it more efficient, the way that I work? On the 3rd of October, Mercury goes direct in that 10th house. Then you will see the rewards, and you could do the new actions, the new contracts when it comes to your work. And then after the 11th of October, Mercury goes back into Libra, into the 11th house. You will see the rewards and the truthfulness and the direction, how you will deal with a significant connection with a friend or with a new goal. You can make it into manifestation, so to speak, and the way how you go forward is shown to you around that time. So it won't be before the 11th of October that you see how connections are unfolding and how your goals are unfolding as well. I really love this Mercury retrograde for you, and yes, it's going to be a lot of excitement for you, a lot of connections, and the Sagittarians love that. Have a very good Mercury retrograde, have a very good September, and see you next time. Bye-bye.